want, what you want. Come on. What you want, what you want.
What's going on, everybody? It's Pharaoh Black bringing you another review. This time it's of the SH Monster Arts Alien Warrior from Alien vs. Predator. These figures are made by Bandai. They are Japanese imports. They come in a box. They look to be about maybe the true 6 inches. It's probably about how tall it is. I know for a fact they're smaller than NECA figures. Nice picture of him on the side of the box. Here on the back of the box, they show a couple nice pictures. Couple poses you can get them into, and some of the accessories. As you see, it's a window, sort of like a I don't know. I wouldn't say a side panel, but I don't know. As you see, it's over more. You can see the figure clearly. The 2 other sets of hands and the pod for the face hugger. If I'm not mistaken, there might be a face hugger in there. Not really sure, but I'm going to pop it open and we'll see what it's really all about. Okay, when you open the box, you're going to get a few different things. One is a flyer or a pamphlet, just pretty much advertising the Predator Wolf, or the Wolf Predator is what it's supposed to be. It comes out in February. I have this on pre-order as well, so I will be doing a review on this when it comes in. But that's pretty much what it is. You know, SH Monster Arts, Predator Wolf. I want you to buy it to go with the alien figure. Excuse me. You're going to get a set of instructions. I want to note they are in Japanese, everything except for the caution, but everything else is pretty much in Japanese. There's English as well, but you know. And a stand. It has a flight base to it, so I mean, obviously he doesn't fly, but he does jump. So when you open this thing up, you're going to get this base, Alien Warrior, black with the lime green, I guess you would say, splashes, whatever. Look like alien blood or predator blood, either or. It's pretty nice. You know, very unique. You can pop out these sides as well. You have 3 places where you can actually plug the flight stand into, as well as hitches for another base. So I guess you can kind of, like, if it's a base with male tabs, you can plug them together and, you know, have some type of diorama type setup going on or something. These are the waist clips. You attach them to this, and here's the stand. So figure comes in a tray. When you open it, you're going to smell a lot of paint, so you just really want to pop it open, and we get the pod here. It doesn't open, it's just, you know, for show, but it's very nicely detailed. Browns and greens, a little bit of black there, and pink. Looks pretty nice. So it's a nice accessory. We also get the chest burst monster, or I forget what you call it, but this is what pops out of the chest pretty much. And it's pretty nice. See if I can focus in on it. Okay, well, here's the chest burst, or what do you call it? The chest buster, or whatever they call it. The thing that pops out of the chest on the alien movies or whatever. Once you get impregnated, if you will, by the face hugger, this is what develops inside of your body. Um, it's pretty nice. Has some silver teeth, a lot of detailing. It's pretty much just like a pea greenish color, but it's pretty nice. It has no wire in it at all, but it's a nice little piece to have, especially for the price that you pay for these figures. So, here's the figure. Let me step back a bit. I want to show the paint first. As you see, he's black. He has silver and like a nice shiny, I don't know, sealant or something over him, to give him that shiny look. Has a little bit of brown here in the middle, so I think that's pretty nice. His head, which I say he has silver teeth. The inside mouth, as you can see, he has the other set of teeth in the inside. They're silver. He has a clear outer exterior right here on his head, and on the inside you can see whatever that is. So I think that's pretty nice. Nice attention to detail. It's pretty cool. So we'll back out. And you get his tail. Now, his tail comes separately. It's a little ball right there. That little ball is where it plugs into the little hole right there. I'm not sure how this thing is going to stay. You're just going to have to push it in there. It moves around. I think you should be very careful when doing it. Don't try to just force it. So there's the tail. Everything is connected. So it's pretty long as well. Pretty lengthy tail. Where we at? Let's get into the articulation and try to wrap this thing up. All right, the head, up and down movement. Not a whole lot, but you do have it. There is the up and down movement. It looks like it's bobbing around, but trust me, it's not. It's not as tight as it could be, but I guess that's to make sure you can't break it. You have movement. You can move it, like rock it. You're able to, like I said, move it up and down, but you have to manipulate the joint on the inside. See, you can get it back pretty far. Just gotta get in there and work that joint around, and you can get it to where you want it to be. So the shoulders go out to about there. So that's where you get the shoulders out to. You got up and down movement, of course. Nothing hindering it. The elbows. You have the swivel at the top of the elbow, as well as the single joint, but you get a very far range of movement for that joint. The wrists are on ball joints. Up and down movement. Turn, you're able to manipulate. As you see, the hands are able to pop off because you can change the hands around, but get a good range of movement out of that. Excuse me. You have a ab crunch and a top, I guess you would say the top ab crunch as well. They're both ab crunches. You're able to move this piece forward and that piece forward. You're able to bend them down like that, or bend them all the way back like so. Works very well indeed. Is able to turn at the top. Is able to turn also there at that crunch piece, so you get swivel both places. The waist is able to swivel as well. So as far as hips go, you're able to get the hips out to where the legs out to about right there. You're able to swivel them around that joint that's on the inside, it's the inner thigh joint. You're able to turn them there as well as move them up. You have the double hinge knee. So only one of my hinges on that leg seems to be working. Both of them work on this one. So you pretty much can get him into that type of pose, which is very, very, very nice. No real swivel there, but you get down to the ankles, and the ankles pretty much work like the wrist, except for you can't take them out, but you get a good range of motion there. Swivels and hinge joints, that's nice. The feet go, or the toes are able to move up and down, outward, like so. Let's see. Able to move the toes, all of the toes move. So that's pretty nice. I think that's going to work for some excellent posing. So if you guys wonder why I'm sounding like this, I'm under the weather a bit. So excuse me if I sound really, really rough or off. Comes with a few hands. I'm going to dump them out of the tray here. And pretty much what's going on with these hands are, you have this type of hand. It's made for gripping. And actually, they all look about the same. Looks like right and left. And then this one has the thumbs extended out further instead of, cuffed over. So pretty easy to change out. Just pull them out and carefully pop them on or whatever, and that's pretty much it. Now, back here in the back, you have this lever. And what this lever does is allows this thing to come out. So you're able to put it in and keep it in, and then you're able to manipulate this thing and bring it outward. So I think that's pretty nice. Top head moves. Just let you guys know. It's pretty cool. If you guys want to see it up close, I'll zoom in and let you guys see the mouth working. Give me one sec. Okay, so you open the mouth like so. You just squeeze that lever back here and open the mouth, and you should be able to get this thing out. If you can't, just go ahead and pull it. It's not spring loaded, but it's like a gimmick, and it really doesn't work that well, at least not on mine. So what I pretty much do is I just open the mouth and try to position it to where I can get it to fall out. There we go. But it is there. Like I said, it's highly detailed. The figure is like really, really, really detailed. So shouldn't really have any problem getting into any of the poses that you would like for the figure to get into. Pull it, push it down, and gets it in there. Close it up, and you want to kind of pull the lever back out right there. It locks it in place. So that's pretty much it. Sorry for stumbling over this review or whatever, but SH Monster Arts alien figure. Do I recommend the figure? I do if you're in the imports. I mean, if you're doing the NECA line, I mean, they're not in scale at all. I'll show a scale comparison at the end, but the NECA alien is way taller, way bigger than this figure. But this figure is extremely more detailed. Oh, and before I go, this tail, you have tons of articulation in this tail. There are joints all through the tail, and it allows you to move it in a circle. I mean, any way that you could pretty much think of, you can do it with this tail. So, but the one thing it does not do is it does not stay in place. I will not lie to you. So you might have to, do some manipulating on that part. But it's a nice figure. I'm happy with it. So this is Pharaoh Black, and as always, peace and love.